What's going on, ASOP family? It's your boy Truth. That's short for Truth Over Narrative. Y'all see the title. You clicked on the link. Why? Because
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
that's a fact, man. So hey, y'all see the title. Y'all know what we doing. Again, man, this was a great weekend of boxing. PBC put on a show in Atlantic City. Jaron Ennis was headlining against Roiman Villa. Man, great fight, man. Great fight. I think everybody, including myself, wanted to see what Boots looked like coming off that the win over Karen Chukazian in January on a Tank and Hector Luis Garcia undercard. A lot of people was wondering what Boots was going to look like. Obviously he had issues cutting off the ring. The guy Cameron didn't really come to engage. He didn't come to fight. But we knew, if we knew one thing, we knew Roman Villa was going to come to fight for sure. Again, when I looked at Roiman Villa, I had to do the knowledge, and I knew he was coming to fight, man. So either way, this is a great fight. Boots got the stoppage in the 10th. And he looked crazy. I mean, a couple things that I noticed again, right out the gate. Boots established the jab out the gate, right? That's important for me because usually this guy comes out and he jumpy, he come out, like the Karen fight. He came out in the first round, he was throwing bombs in the first round. This time he didn't come out doing that. He came out, he was poised, he established a jab, he had good movement, good footwork. He was ring generalship 10 out of 10. You get what I'm saying? Never stayed on the ropes too long. As soon as he got close or felt the ropes was there, he moved off, pivoted out. I mean, Boots was doing some things, man. Me being in that crowd, and again, that Boardwalk Hall, hey, if anybody from PBC is watching and listening, that's a great venue. That's a great venue to have fights at. It's small, very intimate venue. It's not a bad seat in the house. I was in section 103, the riser section. I was right in front of the ring, row 8. That great seats, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those was great seats. And shit, honestly, I could have sat up a little further and still would have had great seats. But again, PBC, if y'all watching, that's a great venue. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to Boots, man. He established the jab. He had great footwork, great movement. Completely dominated Roman Villa. In my opinion, it's the fight of the year. I mean, excuse me, not fight of the year. In my opinion, it's the performance of the year. You get what I'm saying? Boots really did everything that we would have wanted him to do. Now, granted, looking Roman Villa in the face, looking the gift horse in the face, we knew Roman Villa was one way. He comes forward, not much head movement. He's trying to knock you out. We understand that. But we also understood that Boots had to be on point for this fight, or he might have got knocked out. And let's talk about that, right? Again, you getting into the fight, man. This guy, Boots, is crazy punch selection. I don't think it's that many people in boxing that have a punch selection like him. I mean, this guy loading up on punches, quick punch. I mean, even his jab, man, you could see Roman Villa. You could see this. It was like a aura of sweat bouncing off Roman Villa head when he was hitting with jabs. I'm seeing everything in the book. Pull uppercuts, combinations, body shots, that straight. I mean, whether he was switching from orthodox to southpaw, that straight right to the body or that straight left to the body, money all night long. He systematically broke this guy down. He went down to the body. He wasn't just head hunting. This was a great fight, a great performance. You get me? Performance of the year. A lot of people are saying that Teofimo Lopez had performance of the year, but in the words of Teofimo Lopez,
if they want the black fighters, they can keep
and
them.
I'm gonna keep him. So I'm saying that Jaron Ennis had the best performance so far this year. Yes, the opponent was different, but I'm talking about the single performance from a fighter. He went through the gears. He established the jab. He had great movement. The punch selection was there. He took a couple shots, right? But it's boxing. You're gonna get hit. And he systematically broke Roman Villa down and got him up out of there. You get what I'm saying? He showed everything that we wanted to see. A great gas tank, punching hard, freakishly strong puncher. I think this is the strongest guy at welterweight. No question. I think Boots is the strongest fighter at 147 pounds. Great gas tank, and he got an iron chin. He took some big shots from Villa, a couple big shots from Villa, and he took them and kept fighting. Boots has taken some big punches in his career, and we have not seen him wither. We ain't seen him buckle. We ain't seen him look no different than he's already looked. So again, he check off every box. Combination puncher, boxer puncher. This guy was in there, man. Listen, it was one point when he went and did the slow-mo joint, and he hit him with an uppercut and then turned, and then he hit him with another punch, and then he pivoted. Oh my God. Man, crazy work. Crazy work from Boots, man. This was a great A+ performance, man. Great A+ performance. Obviously, with this kind of performance, and again, I'm not saying Roiman Villa is a top guy, or that he's not flawed, or that he's not, or he doesn't present, he only presents, he presents more than a few challenges. But again, you only got to work with the guy that's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Can he beat Butter Spence? It's possible. I think those are 50-50 fights. I think those are 50-50 fights. I think he's stronger than Butter Spence. I think he got a better punch selection than Butter Spence. I think his feet may be as good, or if not better than either guy. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, I think his footwork may be better than either guy. I mean, this is a case where, you know, I test, this guy's looking good. Now, has he been in there with fighters of that level? But you don't know until you get into that level. I'm not his manager. I'm not his promoter. I'm not in the business of telling fighters that they don't belong in there. When you look at the rankings, you got Spencer Crawford 1 and 2, and then you got Jaron Ennis at number 3. Nowhere in boxing should people be saying that the number 3 guy doesn't deserve, or it's not ready for a shot with the 1 and the 2 guy. If that's the case, then why is he there? You get what I'm saying? What do I feel is next for Boots? If you ask me, I think maybe the winner of Ugas Thurman, and we're hearing that fight is possibly next. I'm thinking Cody Crowley. Roiman Villa was number 2 in the WBA. Cody Crowley's number 3. I think that's a fight that could be made. You know what I'm saying? Depending on, you know, the schedule. I know Cody Crowley fought on the David Benavidez undercard. That was in March. Boots is fighting in July, which means that Cody Crowley would have to spend a significant time outside of the ring. Not significant, but, you know, these guys, they fight 2-3 times a year max anyway. 3 times is a great year for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Cody Crowley, maybe a Jamal James, and maybe a Butayed, right? And people thinking, oh, why not Stan Jonas? Again, you start to get into the business of boxing. You got Stan Jonas, who's a Shelly Finkel guy, who normally fights on Premier Boxing Champions. Was supposed to go to Golden Boy and fight Virgil Ortiz. However, we know what happened with that. So I just think it don't make sense to have your number 1 IBF guy or your IBF interim champion fight your WBA interim champion when, you know, you got Spencer Crawford fighting for undisputed. We never know. Those belts may be vacated. Maybe Jaron Ennis gets elevated to the IBF champion. Maybe Stan Jonas gets elevated to WBA champion. Obviously, the Keith and Ugas winner, that's for the interim belt at 147. So you already got 3 of the 4 belts over there. Why not? Why not let guys stay in place? Let these guys win their championships, and then you unify. And oh, by the way, even in the WBO, the top 2 guys are Alexis Rocha, Golden Boy, and Cody Crowley. So hey, we never know. Again, it's a lot that got to shake out by the end of this month with Spencer Crawford. But hey, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. This has been a great year of boxing. If you got problems with boxing this year, you're a hater. If you critiquing Jaron Ennis' performance from Saturday, you're a hater. Again, we seen Canelo beat up on Angulo. I didn't hear people say, I see things. We seen Earl Spence beat up on Lamont Peterson. I didn't hear people say, I see things. I don't want to hear it, man. Great performance by Jaron Bruce Ennis. Yes, he is competitive with Spence. Yes, he is competitive with Bud. Yes, he's competitive with probably anybody at 54. What we doing, man? This is A-Side Boxing. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. We out.